welcome back to Super Glitch Gaming. This is part 2 of Gone Home. Let's do it. Just to catch people up. Watch my last video. I don't want to explain it. Sheesh. Lazy. Exciting times in the load screen. Come on. Come on. Alright. Where were we? We came from over here. And I looked in this room. What was in here again? Okay. Always close doors. You never know who's following you. Yeah, I've been in here too. Sorry, it's been a while since I played, so I kind of forget where I've been a bit. I know I've been in there. Okay, let's go down this way. Huh. United States Department of Agriculture. I hate dark rooms. What the what? What? What the fuck is that crazy ass noise? Why is it still so dark? Turn all the lights on. First step. Damn, what the fuck was that? Creepy shit. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of our first, so our stewardship of the series must end here. It's been a pleasure working as your publisher. We wish you well. John Russell. And we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. Dad's not having such a good time with his writing. Hell yeah! Oh, this doesn't make it creepier by 1,000 times.
Somehow I always knew that someday we see through. Now that it's happened, I just can't believe.
The glass is immune to the spinning.
I've done the best I could to keep from feeling blue. Can't get you off my mind. What am I gonna do?
Voodoo, mildew, and shandu.
Why, Daddy, I didn't know you were.
I'm right here looking at you.
Reproductive system
Today me,
worksheet
it's my
6,
job.
Samantha
You think
Greenbrier.
I sent you far
The
away
menstrual
I ain't been
cycle.
nowhere.
from me? I thought you'd stay away from me.
Trying to cut
But
the-
oh,
Hold on.
you got me
Hold
back.
on.
You left your
Fuck.
voodoo all
I got it.
around.
I left my trunk.
Just hold on a second. I gotta read about this menstruation real quick. The early morning of September 1st, 1939, Essa Glatt stares out the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Wylam in Poland. As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she is engaged to wed Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. Essa's train approaches its destination. Her heart races. The lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. This is a menstrual cycle, a novella. That's okay. And as Essa stops off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the gathered crowd. Then there, her dear Boris, still in his baker's smock. He must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. This is hot. Over the wheezing of the... Shut up. Wheezing of the steam engines, a deep hum grows. It comes from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station. A whistling sound. Essa, her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs, reaches out toward her dear Boris across the crowd. Their eyes look and the moment freezes. The flash and smoke envelops him almost instantly. In the assault by German forces, almost 75% of the people in the hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and for a time Boris, huddle in a half-destroyed church. He is blind, his legs are missing, bandaged with torn bed sheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting a sperm. It dissolves. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive. But in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. That was really awesome. My sister's badass. Now, this guy, he's got some good music. I really like David Brubeck, actually. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice. I guess my name is Janice, or my mom's name is Janice. Thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with the games anyway. No hurry of returning it. I like she calls it a tape. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to her house to visit any time. Mary Shoots.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Wow, you're a fucking... I thought you were cool, sis. Now you're just a dickwad. This kind of reminds me of a funny story, though, because my brother used to be friends with this kid down the block, and that kid had a little brother. And I would literally just go over there to play his SNES. He had Double Dragon, it was called. It is like a, side-scrolling beat people up kind of a thing. And I was obsessed with it. And I would just go over there and be like, yeah, do you want to play that game now? And he'd be like, do you want to do something else? And I'd be like, nah, I kind of just want to play that game. And my brother had to tell me, like, you can't just go over to this dude's house and just play the game. So that was a life lesson. The Accidental Savior. He's got books. These are all full of the... Oh, man. He's just stashing them away. Let's put this back on. That's gonna be creepy when I come back. Coupons. Save $25, 25 cents. Tortilla chips. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Sam. What's missing? Hi, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6th. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. What the? I'm gonna kick your butt.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah,
Hadouken.
turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. So, yeah, cool. Alright, Samantha's, trying to make some... I don't like that noise at all. Trying to make friends with people. Maybe that's why she just wants to play, but... God, that was creepy. That's so creepy. Wants to make friends by playing Street Fighter and stealing Daniel's video games to practice, I guess. I guess it's time to... Wait, have I been in the store yet? I know that one's locked over there. What do we got? Forestry service, Janice Greenbrier. Front hall. So my mom works in the forestry industry, and my dad is used to be an author and now works as a hi-fi stereo reviewer because he's so good at writing. What do we got? Oh, my mom got a quote in the paper. Valuable training tool for the forestry and fighting personnel involved. Janice Greenbrier, good for you. You got part of a quote in the paper. Monday, couples. What the fuck does that say? Bowling? I think it says bowling. Cooking class. Take apron. Ballroom. I thought it said bathroom dancing. Ballroom dancing. Oh, she crossed it out like... Oh, she did the bathroom. Fuck, what? She did the ballroom dancing. That really looks like bathroom to me. Couples bowling again. Cooking class. Ballroom dancing. Cook the big meal for Carrie and Sam? Terry and Sam, gotcha. She's been taking cooking classes, it's always good. She does ballroom dancing. I wonder if she goes with my dad. Oh snap, we got a cassette. Bratmobile. There's nothing in here, though. Oh, here we go. Wait. Shit. Okay. Love thing. S-tab, cherry bomb, throwaway, PRDCT, SOM special. Fuck your fans, Polaroid baby, panic bitch, theme, Richard Cool Schmool. Teswana, kiss and ride. No, you don't. Wait, there's something on the inside on the bottom. I can't quite. You're gonna. It says you're gonna like this one. You're gonna like this one.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
That must have been a while ago, because it's like stashed in the bottom of this random cabinet and not in your room. I feel like it's put there for a reason, like she wanted to forget about it. Stop leaving every damn light on in the house. You're as bad as your sister. Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old and therefore an independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd. Compare with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own like a human being, and since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter Samantha. There's radiation in there. I'm not sure I should go in. Oh god, the radiation. So, this might be my sister's room. Dunk, dunk. Double dunk. 2 dunks on one side. What's in there? Bratmobile. Cool schmool. Oh, okay. She still's got it.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Ew.
we're so cool, cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah.
Ew,
Fuck
what?
you too, cool schmuck. I don't wanna sit around and talk about the water. Work does a good all day. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna say hello. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna walk away. I don't wanna hear how many friends you have. I don't have any anymore. I don't want you to tell me what's so cool. I don't wanna go back to junior high school. I don't want anyone to tell me how thin I am. I don't wanna die for a fucking candy cream.
Journey of Crystal.
Okay, this is cool.
That's a sweet name. I definitely know that. Guys, you gotta blow it out.
Oh, boy. I just wanna be your little festival. Let's hang out, be cool, alright. Let's go watch the girl fight tonight.
What a party, eh? God, why? I want to listen to this, but to listen to the whole thing, I just don't think I can do right now. Don't think I can do it. So I'm just gonna put it over here. Just for now. Oh shit. Is there another light in this room? Because it's pretty dark. There we go. There we go. Sam, I think the creative writing track would be perfect for you. Mrs. Blah blah. English creative writing. 3 students from each track will be offered a full scholarship for their first year. You should do it. What do we got in here? Disciplinary. Student name Yolanda DeSoto. Oh, the DeSoto. Okay, this was the girl in the picture? Mr. Benchley observed Miss DeSoto wearing a t-shirt with an unacceptable image on the front, a large beer can labeled Pabst Blue Ribbon. Miss DeSoto was sent to the guidance counselor's office. Miss DeSoto was given the option to turn her shirt inside out, change into a shirt from a Jimaloco, or be suspended for the rest of the day. Miss DeSoto chose suspension. Her father was called, but there was no answer and no answering machine. Miss DeSoto must return this form tomorrow, signed by her father. Never was signed, was it? This was last year. Wow, why is this in the... It's from like 6 months ago. It's still in the trash can. Who is DeSoto? Yolanda DeSoto. I don't know. The Misfits. Jane Austen. Oliver Twist, I'm Sorry, Ben-Hur, Jungle Books, Selected Stories and Poems by Edgar Allan Poe, The Virginian, Treasure Island, Call of the Wild, The Master of Belantre, War of the Worlds, Scarlet Pimpernel. Oh, why don't I know that one? Metamorphosis, Frankenstein. AIDS in Africa, Soul Asylum Live, Eddie Vedder, Weezer, Veruca Salt Wants It Now. It's Steggy. Steggy? Steggy. Okay, Steggy. Kurt Cobain. What do we got? This game again? This is the one me and my dad are building. Want to go for a ride when it's done? Who's building? Who is building that? Name, Samantha, year 11, teacher Fletcher, period 5. Metalworking, engraving, C-. Not a challenging assignment, metal plaque for family portrait, reasonable subject, but not complex. When I said that mom and dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not mean just add them underneath. Acceptable leveling on it, just show more pride and work. Got your number. Are you going to dance with anyone who's got a crush on you? Come on, come on. Ugh. Damn it. Come on. Do you like sports? Would you introduce me to your friend? Are you busy Friday? The King's Labyrinth, Chapter 2, Fraying Threads. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, descended the single shining thread onto the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate on their own now grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moth that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into words from some ancient language they could not understand. the king's cursed voice. The hairs on Captain Allegra's arm stood on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage for a moment too long. Before noticing the captain's gaze, the first mate nodded silently. Following the king's ghost as sunk deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, they came upon a rocky gap, spilling forth otherworldly blue light. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below, skeletal and rotted robes. The king was hunched over the blue orb, topping his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony fingers danced on the walls like ghouls. As he sang, wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from rock led down into the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention, and then you..." But the first mate interrupted. "No, I am smaller and quicker. You know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him in on a merry chase." She held up the silk line, all traced by this invisible thread, of course. Allegra said, "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." The first mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to her belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across at the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued his... Wait, no, the singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried tugging on the line to signal her. No use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop. Even from across the yawning basin, Allegra could see the first mate's eyes grow wide. She turned and ran. Summoning his undid power, the king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with distressing speed. From some dank passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. She was already running toward the sound. The line in Allegra's hands went taut, then shuddered. It fell back to the stone floor. As Allegra ran, she was gathering line, twisting it around her arm. She came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed to the ground and ran. That's a good story. I want to know the end. Mom and Sam had this in like 4th grade. Man, Sam had this in like 4th grade. Bunch of sweaters and shirts. Not very girly. She seems a bit tomboyish. She doesn't seem too girly. I'll give her that. Institute of Art exhibition, 1991. Wait, where am I? Put the tape back in.
We're so cool, yeah. We're so cool.
This must be my parents' bedroom. What the fuck? Why is it so loud? Oh. Why is it so loud? What the hell? Dear Mom, Dad, and Sam, I am in the tunnel. This is my second passage through the tunnel. I'm on my way back from London, this time going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the tunnel. London was great. Dad, I know you've always wanted to visit, and I think you really should. You'd love it. If you all wanted to come back here as a family sometime, I guess I could be convinced. Love you all, Katie. Where's the tape player? What do we got? Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and the Fugitive, All President's Men, Jeopardy, Uncle Harvey, was he on there? Inside Edition, May 24th. The Sound of Music, and Swiss Family Robinson. Gone with the Wind, Ride on the River Kwai, Bridge on the River Kwai, Silence of the Lambs, Underwear, 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 Jeans, no, nothing, just a bunch of nothing. These guys are messy. Underwear and bras and things. There's nothing here. Walt Whitman, Leaves of Grass. This is just like Breaking Bad up in here. Some Breaking Bad right there. Dear Jan, oh honey, let me tell you, I understand how you feel. Bob and I have had our down periods. It's become a bit of a way of life, actually. You get used to each other. You live your own lives in the same house. The kids grow up, they go away. I'm sorry, this isn't helping, is it? Don't worry. Terry will get over whatever's distracting him. Things will go back to normal, and as for Sam being distant, that's a teenager for you, nothing to worry about. In the meantime, though, this controlled burns, that sounds like quite the adventure, but let's cut to the chase. This new ranger they sent, that's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick. You have to be kidding me. It's too perfect. You have to tell me everything and send pictures. I want the whole package. Wait, that sounded wrong. Haha. Keep your chin up until Terry is out of his slump, and in the meantime, write more letters to your old friend Carol. She adores them. Love, Carol. Uh-oh, we got a hunky male ranger named Rick. And some trouble at home. Trouble in paradise. Yeah, take that, family. Take that, family. Both in the trash. Fuck you, family. In the trash. Cinnamon. No. Comb. No. What do we got? Black Friars for men. Toothbrush. Guys, you gotta work on these textures. That doesn't look like a very nice brush. In the trash. After the honeymoon, rediscovering your spouse. Personally, spiritually, sexually. It may seem inevitable that the spark in your spouse shared on your honeymoon should fade over time, but it doesn't have to be. Reverend Alexander Michaels will show you how to rekindle the fire you once had. Part 1 provides simple steps to reopen the lines of communication between you and your spouse, allowing you to face the problems you share as partners instead of rivals. Part 2 leverages the Reverend's decades of service to God, helping you connect with a higher power. You'll draw strength from a spirituality you may never even know you have. Part 3 offers a number of fresh and exciting ideas for the bedroom, including a few things that may surprise you. Oh boy. The reserves of passion for your spouse are deep. You just have to know where to look. Okay, this is going to go in the trash. And you know what's going to replace it? leaves of grass. Because I gotta make this most like Breaking Bad that I can. So, can I toss it up there? That way, when you're taking a shit, and you need something to read, you'll go, oh, look at that, there's a book. I can read it. Leaves of grass. And that'll say, secret message from your work partner. I don't know, just go watch Breaking Bad if you don't know what I'm talking about, alright? Mitten, our cat, Caitlin, age 5. Is there anything else in here? Anything else? I feel like my parents are gonna get a divorce. Earth, Wind, and Fire, 1982. Guy's got some nice artwork. Did I go in here? Doesn't seem to be anything. Oh. Watercolor technique. Wait a minute. Did she paint these things? I think she painted this. Maybe. Still lifes. Maybe she painted them, I'm not sure. They have her signature on the bottom? I don't know. Okay, bye. Oh, the tape stopped playing. It's just one song. I'm just gonna leave doors open so I remember where I've been. Make my life easier. Bathroom. Nailed it. Now there's a texture, kind of. Wild color. Red tight hand, semi-permanent hair color. Not tested on animals.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said,
there's no mirror.
You're so beautiful. And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited, and the moment was gone.
Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it. So either it's good or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch out on it probably. What time? Oh no, this is the big dinner my mom was gonna make that she was taking all the classes for. Also, isn't the movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? According to Todd, it is pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle. So that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers. I like that it's a heroin needle. I guess Todd thought it was a heroin needle. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants to see it again. 7:15? Okay. Don't barf. Ah, alright, see you then. Barf. Blech. Man, that makes me sad. Apparently, Mom's been preparing for this dinner for like a week or two. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna get out of it because I'm a dickwad little kid. Ooh. Something's going on down there. Katie, Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such short notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. So, where the fuck my sister go? Are these the still lifes that she did? Or is this what? Hey Sam, you were asking what my JROTC ribbons meant. Here's a handy guide. Orienteering. This means the Army thinks I can find my way around. Rifle team. The Army has branded me as a certified killing machine. Adventure training. I am a born adventurous, and no borders can hold me. The Army recognizes this. So, if you didn't think I was cool before, now you do. Lonnie D. Samantha Greenbrier, Ghost Hunter Journal. Sighting Journal, August 31st, 1994. A tall shadow in the upstairs hall. When I rounded the corner, no one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? Note, I was not wearing my glasses. September 3rd. A faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs. I said hello. Did not investigate. Probably was the furnace. September 9th. Poured milk from carton in fridge. It was spoiled. Pretty sure I read that spirits can sour milk. Milk was just bought yesterday. Ooh, ghost milk. Lonnie says she feels a presence in the TV room. I suddenly begin to feel cold. You build a protective pillow fort. Lonnie and I employ a Ouija board as a medium. Disturbing messages are conveyed from the other side. Oscar's definitely here. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises, reporting any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remained unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm in attic, probably due to leaky roof. Sample taken just in case. Despite our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 a.m. All in all, a successful night. This is all my stuff in boxes. Pretty sad stuff. Coming back home. So apparently the attic is important. There it is, up there. Is this where my mom does her watercolors? Yep. She's pretty good. Performance evaluation. Richard Pantermock. Supervisor Janice. So this is me. Wait a minute. Oh snap. Okay, this is the guy named Rick that Carol was talking about in the letter. I'm giving him a performance evaluation. Apparently, I think he's worth 5 on everything. Ranger Pattermock has been indispensable during the course of the prescribed burn preparation and execution. I believe his expertise and dedication has been the deciding factor in the success of a very complex and challenging conservation effort. In the opinion of the Flintlock Forest staff, Rick's contributions to daily operations have become essential to the outfit's continuing success. To this end, I will be formally submitting paperwork requesting his permanent reassignment to this facility. Mom, are you cheating on Dad with Rick? Halloween show, the Misfits, don't forget your costume. Stygian Lounge, 10:29, 9 p.m. See you there.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy, I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Lonnie, holy crap, I was in the library and I noticed something. Whoa, hold on. Hold the fuck. What is going on here? What? Holy crap, I was in the library and I noticed something in the corner and I found a secret passage and it had Oscar's creepy old stuff in it. Oh my god, I have to go. I have got to see this. We're skipping 6. Holy shit. So, wait, okay, so... Library. See, oh, I fucking knew there was something in there. Oh, wait, no, that was a different library. Have I been to the... what? Library. Upstairs hall. Wait, there's stairs leading from the closet to the library. Mom and Dad's room. Bathroom. Closet. Wait, what was that? Your costume, my costume. What the hell? Some kind of pirate costume. Okay, so we gotta go to Mom and Dad's closet apparently. Wait, what is this? Sam's darkroom. Do not enter if red lights are on. Hold on. Where is Mom and Dad's room? So, in the closet, there's a secret passage. What's that? Oh, matchbook. The Overlook restaurant. Like the Overlook Hotel. Rick. No! Mom! Rick, 8 o'clock Friday. Oh shit. Oh shit. My mom's cheating. My mom's cheating. My mom's cheating. Escape from Ghost Mansion. The cowboy, the widow, the brothers. Alright, look, I'm gonna figure out where the secret passage is. That's gonna be part 3 though, because this has gone on for a while. So, join me for part 3 when I find out why my mom's been cheating on my dad with motherfucking Rick. And where the secret passage is in this mysterious closet, or maybe in the library, I don't know, I'm gonna have to look around. But that's gonna be part 3. Stick around, this is exciting.